It's the heart that matters. Original story of Mench A, Cassell. Once upon a time, in the bright and sunny land of Fruitville, all the fruits lived together happily. They were a cheerful, colorful bunch who knew and trusted everyone. One sunny afternoon, Bing the bright green carambola was playing a game of catch with Jing the yellow banana. Suddenly, Bing stopped and gasped, covering her mouth with a tiny leaf. "Oh no! Look, Jing! What is that?" Jing, a friendly lime, looked over. "You! It's so ugly! Yuck!" Bing made a face, wrinkling her shiny red skin. A small, bumpy, and dark green fruit named Betty stood nearby, looking down with a very sad expression. She felt a huge wave of embarrassment wash over her. Bing started to march right up to her. "Who are you? You're not allowed to play here. This is our playground." What? Betty whispered, trying hard to hold back tears. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bother anyone." She turned to walk away, her bumpy skin trembling a little. "Hey, wait! Don't go!" Jing called out, feeling a tug of sympathy. "Everyone is welcome here, Bing." Bing quickly stepped in front of Jing. "No way, Jing. She can't stay. We don't even know what kind of plant or fruit she is." Bing crossed her little stem arms stubbornly. "You're not from Fruitville, are you?" Jing sighed, shaking his head. "Stop it, Bing. That's not a nice way to talk to someone." "Seriously? You're taking her side?" "Fine." Bing pouted, stomping her little root. "I'm leaving." She covered her ears and marched away in a huff. Jing turned to the newcomer. "I'm Jing. Don't worry about Bing, she's just a little sour sometimes." "I'm Betty." "I'm sorry if I caused any trouble," Betty mumbled. "It's not your fault at all," Jing said with a cheerful smile. "Come on, let's play." And so, Betty and Jing began to play, laughing as they rolled and bounced around the playground. In the corner, Bing sat alone, watching them and sulking. Days turned into weeks. Betty and Jing became the best of friends, always sharing stories and inventing new games. Betty began to feel like she belonged in Fruitville. But Bing wasn't happy. She felt a prickly, jealous feeling grow inside her, especially when the other fruits started to spend more time with kind-hearted Betty. Bing felt insecure because Betty was so friendly and fun. One day, Betty bounced over to a bunch of grapes named Olive. "Hey, Olive! Would you like to play my new rolling game with me?" Olive quickly rolled away without even looking at Betty. Next, Betty saw Berry the strawberry. "Hi! Do you want to play with me?" Berry suddenly looked down and hurried off in the other direction. Betty's smile faded. Betty felt a heavy weight in her heart. She found a quiet place to sit and soon, quiet tears began to fall. She just couldn't understand. She tried to be kind and friendly, but her new friends were suddenly avoiding her. When she got home, Betty ran straight to her mom. "Mommy," Betty sobbed, "I don't want to live here anymore. The other fruits don't like me. They won't talk to me, and I don't know why." Betty's mom hugged her tightly. "Oh, my sweet Betty. Tell me what happened. I thought they were my friends, but now they all leave when they see me. I just want to move to a place where I look like everyone else," Betty cried. Betty's mom gently wiped her tears. Darling, your unique skin and shape make you special. It's not about how you look, it's about what's in your heart. We don't run away from problems. Let's try to find out what's going on. The next day, Jing was walking to the playground when he saw Betty sitting all alone in the swing. Betty! What's wrong? Why are you sitting here? Jing called out. Betty just looked at him with sad eyes and walked away quickly. Jing felt confused. Jing! Over here! Barry the strawberry waved him over. Jing walked to the group of fruits. Why is Betty so sad? And why did you all walk away from her yesterday? Olive the grapes wiggled nervously. Well, Jing, we don't think you should be friends with her anymore. Yeah, Barry chimed in. She looks kind of ugly and annoying. Jing was shocked. How can you say that? You don't even know her. She's the nicest fruit I've ever met. Well, Barry whispered, that's what Bing told us. She said Betty was bad news and that we shouldn't play with her. Jing felt a hot surge of anger. Bing said that? She was being a bully and lied to you all. She was just jealous because Betty is so much fun. Jing was very upset with Bing. He knew he had to talk to her. Later that afternoon, Jing saw Bing playing by the tall, rocky side of the plum tree. She was trying to climb the rough bark to pick a high-hanging leaf. Suddenly, Bing slipped. Whoa! Help! She cried as she tumbled down and rolled right into a patch of sticky, gooey mud. Bing was completely covered. She tried to roll out, but the mud was too thick. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Help me. Bing cried, her fear mixing with her disgust. The other fruits nearby just giggled or looked away, still annoyed at her bossy behavior. Betty, who was walking nearby, heard the desperate cries. She rushed over. Oh no, Bing! Hold still. Betty quickly grabbed a long, sturdy vine and carefully stretched it out to Bing. Grab this. I'll pull you out. Bing, forgetting her pride and mean words, grabbed the vine tightly. Betty pulled and pulled with all her might. Pop! Bing came right out of the mud puddle. Bing was safe, but she looked a mess, muddy and shaking. Thank you, Betty. You saved me, Bing whispered, looking down at her muddy skin. Betty didn't say anything mean, she just smiled kindly. You're welcome, Bing. I'm glad you're okay. As Betty helped her wipe the mud off, Bing suddenly felt a huge lump in her throat. She looked at Betty's kind, genuine eyes. She realized how truly awful she had been. Betty, Bing sniffled. I'm so sorry. I was a terrible bully. I was mean to you because you were new and nice, and I was jealous. I lied to everyone and told them not to play with you. I was wrong. Can you ever forgive me? Betty gave her a gentle nod. It takes a lot of bravery to say sorry, Bing. Of course, I forgive you. Bing smiled through her tears. Thank you, Betty. You're the kindest fruit in Fruitville. Bing then turned to the other fruits. Everyone. Betty is a wonderful friend. I lied to you all because I was being a jealous brat, and I apologize. Please, let's all be friends together. The other fruits immediately rushed over to apologize to Betty too, realizing they had judged her only by what she looked like and what a jealous fruit had told them. From that day on, Bing worked hard to be kind and friendly to everyone. Betty was accepted by all, and Fruitville became a happy, unified place once more. The biggest lesson of all is this: don't judge a fruit by its skin. A kind heart is much more beautiful than any shiny skin or bright color. True friends look past the outside and see the wonderful person inside. It is always best to be kind, welcoming, and to treat others the way you want to be treated. Just like what the Bible say in 1 Samuel 16 verse 7, "For the Lord sees not as man sees, man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." The end.